Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Daily Dreamer here. So, I'm a bit annoyed at myself. I've been running around the map in the previous episode. So you know that we did the footprints, we got to the top of the map, we caught loads of different type of Pokemon. I was going to all these temples, looking at these clues. We got to that tree. What was it called? Didn't actually like interact with it, but we were able to get down to this tree, the Diner Tree Hill, so we know where that is, we know what to do with that. But I still haven't got past the first lot of clues, which is the statue. And I'm thinking I need to speak to everyone, because that's what Peony said, like speak to the town of folk, and I'm like, well, I've spoken to everyone in the last episode, and then I ended it there because I thought, we've done quite a lot, the episode's quite long, let me end it there and then I'll film again. And I thought, let me just watch a few videos, because there was a YouTuber that I watched a lot of the Pokemon Sword, well, I watched all of his Pokemon Sword and Shield storyline until it got to like the DLC, which was Munching Orange. And he's got great videos, and obviously he does a lot of streaming and he does a lot of stuff about Pokemon. And then I saw him go to the table, and that is the crown that I completely missed. I didn't even notice it on the table. I've been too busy like going to the bathroom to like restore my Pokemon. I didn't even notice it. And then Munching Orange just goes straight to it, and it goes obtained wooden crown, and I've gone, oh my god, I've been so stupid. So yeah, I admit my mistakes. That is one thing about me, I admit my mistakes. Hey Chief, my pillow's caught your eye, eh? He thinks it's a pillow. Your pillow? Oi, listen here, Chief. I've got some wisdom to impart. If you can put your head on it and have a kip, it's a pillow. Unfortunately, I went and left my favourite pillow back at home. So I went to have a look around town for something to rest my head on. And I found this out back behind the inn. Can I have it? Come off it. You want me to hand over my ultra mega comfy pillow? It's probably not even comfy. That's asking a lot, even coming from you, Chief. What's that? You think my pillow's got something to do with a legendary Pokemon? It's not a pillow. Gah, ultra mega, seriously? This is just some old thing I found. But if you really want it, Chief, who am I to refuse? Alright, go on then, have it. But you'd better make sure you track that legend down. I probably can start getting some more clues and tracking stuff down with that. Look, obtained a wooden crown. A mysterious object made of wood. Part of it seems to be chipped. Maybe it's meant to be part of something. Right, and then I'll go back to the statue. Can't believe I could have done that beforehand. But anyway, we move on. Because I did do some of the storyline before, and obviously running around the map did actually help me a little bit. I mean, I'm still a little bit lost of exactly where I need to go, but it feels like the wooden crown would fit onto the statue here. Yes. That's what the Pokemon is supposed to look like. Massive crown on its head. It's perfectly on the statue. Oh. Maybe it's happy that the crown was fit back onto it. See, if I had just did that at the beginning, I would have seen that. Does it want you to follow it? Wait, I'm not going to be able to battle it, am I? I wasn't expecting that. Crown? It seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball? Crown. I didn't see this part of the video Munching Orange. I just watched the bit with the crown, and I kind of came straight off and was like, oh my god. Do I use the Master Ball? Crown. Oh my god. The best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance. With it, you'll catch any wild Pokemon without fail. But do I use it now? I don't know if I was supposed to do this straight away. Because he hasn't done that. So, you know what? I'm going to do it. Oh. I can't throw a Pokeball yet. Okay, I don't want to hit though. It won't let its guard down. So what am I supposed to do? Just test my strength? I mean, I'm not doing too bad so far. Why is it healing me all the time? Use Giga Drain. It's got some type of grass type. Heal it. I haven't doing the right thing because I can't use a Pokeball, so unless I was just trying to show how powerful I am, like, that's not a problem. Crown, Crow, Round, Crown. Who are you? I'm not going to say it every time. Just having a nice encounter with a Pokemon. Don't scare it! Oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? You're gonna scare the Pokemon away. Huh? What a massive noggin! Poor Pokemon. Oh, bye! Oh, what's this? I'm a bit in shock actually. Ah, yes, a sturdy body, just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for time being. Are you the Pokemon? Oh, I see you've grasped the situation already. Very astute of you. I am Calyrex. I'm the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. In days long past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect, as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests year after year. However, it seems that over many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. Ah, they used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength. And now I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. That act has returned some strength to me, at least enough to speak to you by borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child, I have a favour to ask of you. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. You jotted down the current status on Legendary Clue 1. Yay, so I update the clue. Calyrex appeared once. I placed a crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, peonies in this case. Now I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Now we're getting somewhere, and it's nice that I'm starting off the episode. I'm going to call it Rex instead of Calyrex. So if I did ever get to that Pokemon, your nickname is going to be Rex. So now I can start speaking to people. Right, are you actually going to talk to me or are you just going to offer me stuff? No. You're not going to talk to me now. The King of Bountiful Harvests. I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. The Pokémon King? Oh sure, my gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale that... ... It's not just a fairy tale. He's real. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now. Rude. Is how he talked to me earlier. I've never seen a Pokemon like Fifi before. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember the king? I was just gonna ask me the same thing. So it's just the mayor next, really. There's not many people that live here. Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvests? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. He is real. Right, I've asked everyone. Well, I haven't spoke to you, but you just sell stuff. I mean, I spoke to everyone that... I'd like you to ask the people of the village if they remember. I did. Who else do I need to ask? I asked you. Oh, did I speak to you? I didn't. My bad. The King of Bountiful Harvest? Well, if it exists, why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? You've asked the people. Oh, I forgot about you. My bad. Calyrex, that's quite a nice name. I like that name of Pokemon. Ah, human child. I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So how was it? Did they say anything about me? They did, but just that you were a fairy tale. It is as expected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Look at his sad face. I know, of course, I'm not grieving. I'm the King of Bountiful Harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed would return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Your loyal steed? Yes, the four-legged Pokemon that I used to ride across the land. The very same Pokemon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Alas, though in ancient times we spent many days together, dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land, my power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my certainly not so loyal steed. I'd be in your debt if you could speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you are able to find any information at all, I ask that you will let me know. Snort? Gah. I wasn't going to actually snort. That's gross. Huh? Chief? With a massive noggin? Or what? No, it's normal. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange that my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here. Yeah, you do that. You just forget what happened. Right, so if we speak to the mayor... The mayor's not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields in the giant beds. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. Yeah, I know where they are now. Go through and just keep going to the left. I've been around this part many times now, so this is what I should have done beforehand. But I just did not know. Because I am terrible. We got there in the end. I mean, I didn't want to look at YouTube, but I just literally did not realise there was a big old rock or wooden crown just sitting on the table. Just overlooked it. So I know if I'd seen it, then I would have known what it was. at least we've moved past that now, and I'm on my way to finding some things out. Hopefully this mare can help me find my way. Right, where in the map does head to the giant bed to find the mare? It's saying I'm there, but obviously it's where... that here? Oh dear, even when I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I still run into Pokemon. Can't be bothered for it. Need to be careful because I'm on the Master Ball. Imagine if I hit through that at one of the Pokemon I wanted to throw a quick ball at. That would be devastating. Right, is it around here somewhere? I've got to find the mare. It's really vague to say find him in the giant bed because this is the giant bed. This is everywhere. Oh, there he is. Looking at the crops probably. Alas, this field is no longer good either. The soil is barren, no crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the land of the Crown Tundra truly are beyond hope. What's this? Oh dear visitor, what brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Can you just take me with you? You know that I wanted to come to you. But first there's one of these that we read before. January 2nd. Before long, the ruffian had bent its knees to the king and become its loyal steed. Our people's faith in the king grew firm and unwavering. Our ancestors built a temple around the sacred sapling atop a tall mountain to give the king a worthy home. Moreover, they crafted a set of reins to let the king command its proud steed with ease. Maybe that's why that nothing really happens in the temple, because I hadn't done all this bit first, so that could be why. Let's go back to Freezington. I can't believe I filmed 3 Pokemon videos in one day. Well, filmed 2 and I'm filming the 3rd one because there's just so much. As I said, there's so much to do in the Crown Tundra. I feel like it's going to be a bit more than the Isle of Armor. Even though that was still a good storyline, I did enjoy that. Have you seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests? Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design on our town's souvenir shirts, but you speak as if you've seen the king with your own 2 eyes. The statue's been broken since I was a child. Oh, of course, you wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. You'd be surprised as to why. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. But my memory isn't what it used to be. I can't recall what exactly the steed so desired. I think it's best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. The king's proud steed. The horse Pokemon gave over its powers to serve the king and carry it hither and thither. The 2 even became one for a time, combining their strength to create a forest in a single night. This proud steed had been a wild thing once, ravaging the village, crops, and causing much woe. But the king, in all its greatness, brought this fierce creature to heel and secured its loyalty. And for each among us who claims the steed's hide was black as the midnight gloom in which ghosts appear, there is another who claims it was white as a block of solid ice. None alive can say which is the truth. Would you like to check any of the other books? The Reigns of Unity? Though these reins did the king send its power in order to tame and control its proud steed, the reins in fact were made by the hands of the people in thanks for the plenty brought by the king. These reins bound not only the horse and the king to one another, they bound the people to the king as well. At the dawning of each new year we must never forget to gift the king with this offering. Let the radiant flower and the mane of the steed be woven together to bind us all in faith. Let the secrets of this sacred art be passed from parent to child to grandchild and never forgotten. Hardy crops. While carrots can be grown in the crown tundra, they have rather unusual growth habits. When grown beneath the heaped snow, these hardy roots tend to develop into ice root carrots. When grown into tracts close to where many souls are laid to rest, shade root carrots will be your crop. Are a favourite treat for many ghost-type Pokémon, while ice-type Pokémon seem to delight in eating ice root carrots. According to old fairy tales, the steed that the King of Bountiful rode upon loved both of these varieties, or perhaps one or the other. Records seem to contradict one another, which some stories speaking of a white steed delighting in ice root carrots, and others mentioning a black steed devouring shade root carrots. Right, okay. So, I know the crop now. Right, so I've learnt about that. Right, here we go. There it is. It's so cute. I want it. Quick. Need to put you in another body. So you can speak to me. Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? No. Human child, were you able to find something about my loyal steed? Yes. You say you found out something that my loyal steed could not resist. Has been so long since we rode together that I've completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Carrots, you say? Yes, yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I'm in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we were able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. I wonder, do the humans of the village grow any carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. In order to find the king's beloved steed, I'll need to first get my hands on its favourite food, carrots. Maybe the people of Greasington can help me out. Well, we know that because that guy needed 8 or something. Dynite ore? That's what I'm calling it. I don't know. Well, there we go. At least we did that 5-star Dynamax raid to get all of those. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Like, it's a good thing that we did the Dynamax battle. Have you found the carrots? By the stars! Oh my god, look at the eyes. You say you have carrot seeds. That's strange. Bag contains the seeds of carrots. You humans never stop adapting and evolving. I'm constantly amazed by your ingenuity. I don't know how to say that word. And yet, the fields of this village simply won't do. They're not suited for growing carrots. If we could find rich soil, I could use my powers to grow the crops we need. Now, where might we find soil suited for growing these crops in this tundra of mine? Ah, I see 2 spots that might suit our needs. One is a field covered in pristine snow. I feel like I know where that is. Oh, I know where this is. The old cemetery. Another spot is a field by gravestones where those who moved on were laid to rest. Either of those locations should allow me to use my powers and grow the carrots we need. Please ask that you choose a field and plant those seeds. He's going to be so confused. What in the... I seem to be getting in the habit of falling asleep outside. I guess it just goes to show that holding down the fort isn't all that easy. You take care of yourself, Chief. Don't overdo it. Oh, bless him. He's going to be really confused by the end of all of this. You marked the 2 fields Calyrex told you about on your town map. Upon hearing that I was able to find carrot seeds, Calyrex told me about 2 fields where I can grow the carrots. I need to pick either the field covered in snow or the field by the graves and plant the seeds. It's because I know where to go for the... I believe the gravestone is going to be easier. Oh, that's there. I need to find that one again. For some reason, I just can't find where it is that I went. Nanny! Sing that song about the King Steed Pokemon. Oh, of course, my dear. I'd love to. Ice root carrots, cold as ice, munched all by the bully in white. Shade root carrots, dark as doom, crunched by the bully with a ghastly goom. Or is it say bully? Bully? I don't know. Now you make sure you eat your veggies too, just like the Pokemon in the song. I thought that was part of the song. Yes, Nan. It's cute. Oh no, I need to go this way. It's nice to be back on track with the story, because I'm really enjoying it, but I hate when I'm lost and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I did it a little bit backwards. I was supposed to do this bit first and then do the footprints, but I feel like that was like a side bit anyway. I mean, it probably all links together, to be fair. Right, here we go. Right, I've gone completely the wrong way to get around this. Oh my god, so cute. Little ice cream. Be nice if we can find the steed. There we go. Another bit of stone here. I was gonna read the thing, but it's one of the fields Rex told you about. Do you want to plant? Yes. Calling it Rex because it's just easier. I see you have reached one of the fields. If you plant the seeds in this field, shade root carrots will grow. It's been so long that my memory is hazy, but I believe that my loyal steed would often partake of this sort of vegetable. If shade root carrots were what my steed preferred, it must have been ghost type. Okay, so camera cut off. Didn't realise that the filming was still going ahead, and you may have missed a little bit of the speech. So basically, depending on which spot that I went to, you know, there was 2 different spots that I could have gone to grow these carrots. I picked the old cemetery spot in the giant bed, or I could have gone to the snowslide slope and gone to that little patch there. Depending on which spot that I went to meant I was going to grow the certain carrot. So this one here, I'm growing the shade root carrot, which means that the steed is a ghost type Pokemon. But if I was to plant the carrots in the other spot, in the snow slide slope, so hard to say, then the carrot would have been the ice root carrot, and then the Pokemon would have been the steed would have been an ice type Pokemon. And in my head I'm thinking, in this area, the Crown Tundra, you can find so many different ice type Pokemon. I feel like I want the steed to be a ghost type Pokemon, and I was saying that it's nice that you kind of get a choice like you did in the Isle of Armor. So to bring Urshifu up into a water path or a dark path, obviously you got the choice. I picked this spot. I was happy to stay at this spot and have the steed to be a ghost type Pokemon. And then Calyrex was just about to use their magic, but unfortunately my camera dropped out and didn't get to hear me say the rest, so luckily I noticed before we got too far into it. Let's see what happens. So sorry about that. I'm having a bit of trouble. I definitely need to get a microphone, so I don't need to keep like sorting out my camera, but I didn't know how much I was going to be into filming games and things like that, so having a microphone would definitely help. But that's another story. Let's continue this. Oh look, they're all growing. It's going to be a purple carrot. You planted so many seeds, and yet my powers could only get one to grow. To think that I have fallen so low, it truly breaks my heart. Breaks my heart! Such a cute Pokemon, so nice. That everyone's like, forgot him, and he's quite sad. But soon it'll be time to bid my sorrow farewell. Now, human child, I must ask that you pull that shade root carrot free with all your might. Yes. That's quick. You obtained a shade root carrot. Thank you. Produce that the King of Bountiful Harvests' beloved steed likes to eat. It grew in a gloomy field. Well done, human child. That carrot will be the key to luring my loyal steed back to me. Now all I need are the reins of unity. They will amplify my power, letting me ride my loyal steed with ease. But I doubt I should ever get another set from the humans in the village. There it is. Oh, it looks beautiful like that. I don't know what the ice one will look like, but I think that was beautiful. What? Specteria, my little steed? Is it truly you? That glossy black pelt, that rough, violent gallop. It has not changed from the day we first met. How this brings back memories. Shrim? Misread the name probably, but it is my belief that while my steed picked up on the scent of the carrot, it could not determine when the scent was coming from. Judging from the direction it ran off in, it must be headed to the village in attempt to pillage carrots there. If that is true, then Freezington is in danger. Human child, we must make haste. Probably gonna like rip all the other crops out. Poor Peony's just like floating there. Calyrex was able to grow a shade root carrot from the seeds I planted in the field by the graves. The scent of the carrot lured Specteria out, but it ran off towards Freezington. So many names to remember. Right, quick, let's get back. It's so pretty. It's like a standoff. Oh, forgot to fight it or something. Specteria? I don't know how to say it. Oh, the music just got like really pumped. A headbanger is after your shade root carrot. You can have it. Don't know. Grass is not very good against. I mean, I haven't got a ghost type Pokemon, so like in my team. Not that grass is going to do anything to it. Oh, it will. Oh no, it's not too bad. That is really dark music. Well, my speed rose probably, so. Sorry, mate. I don't know if I'm able to catch that Pokemon anyway, but I like that it's dark. Come on, come out. Show yourself. You might be happy. Oh no! Oh, it ran away. Are you alright? Yes, I feel like something stepped in to save me. You obtained tuft of black mane hair. Oh, tooth, sorry. Mane hair that belonged to the King of Bountiful Harvests' beloved steed. Specteria. The hair is very smooth to the touch. Oh, kind visitor, how can I possibly thank you enough for saving the people of this village? I had no idea such a vicious Pokémon still existed in the tundra. Why, it reminded me of that Pokémon in the fairy tales, the loyal steed of the king. But don't die, I'm overthinking things. What is that you have there? Is that tuft of black mane hair? In the fairy tales it said that by wavering the hair of the loyal steed together with a radiant blossom grown by the king, it's possible to create the Rains of Unity, which link the king with its steed. In fact, it was my own ancestors who used to wave the Rains of Unity, following an ancient tradition passed down over many years. Of course, I myself have never seen any kind of radiant flower, and the method of making the rains has also been lost to time. In any case, we can't spend all day musing over fairy tales. I must make plans and preparations. That Pokemon could well decide to pay us another visit, after all. Thank you very much for all your help, kind traveller. You're welcome, but you don't understand. It really is that. It's got a cute smile. I'll go over to our little corner. It's like a little hangout spot. Oh, going the wrong way. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's like lost our hangout spot. You have my many thanks for protecting the village, human child. Were I at my full power, I could have tamed my steed and regained its loyalty. But weakened as I am now, the most I could do was influence its will and make it depart. If only I had the Rains of Unity, they would have allowed me to tame my steed in short order. We need a flower. What's that? We can make a set of reins with mane hair from my loyal steed and a flower that I can grow? A flower, a flower. Yes, but of course, I had assumed that the humans stopped making the Rains of Unity because they had lost their faith in me. But it's because I lost the power to grow the material needed. I have spent far too long holding my misguided assumptions, it seems. It has been many centuries since I was able to grow a radiant flower. Doing so drains much of my power. But for whatever reason, a fraction of my power seems to have returned to me just now. There is only one thing to be done. Let the radiant flower bloom. No, but where? Oh god, it's like an earthquake. Oh. Take this, human child. A petal. A single petal that the King of Bountiful Harvest gave you. It radiates faint light. It shames me to admit, but a whole flower is beyond me right now. I do not know if that petal will be enough, but I still must ask that you use it to try create the Rains of Unity. The descendants of the family who once made the rains for me should still live in the village. I put my hopes on you, human child. And I think we're going to leave it there for this episode because I want to continue. I don't want to finish it too quickly. I know I filmed quite a lot of Pokemon videos today, but I feel like they were all not different. It's the same sort of storyline, but I managed to obviously get us through the Max Lair. We did the Dynamax adventure in the very first video, and then we got ourselves to Freezington, and then I end up meeting Sonia again, and then obviously found out about these clues, these temples. In the second episode, I managed to find all the data from these footsteps. I was able to catch a few new Pokemon, see a lot more of the Crown Tundra and loads of different areas, even though some of them I can't get back to, but I'll have to try and find my way again. And then in the third and final episode, which is this one, I finally actually find out that all I needed to do was put the bloody pillow, as Peony says it, or the wooden crown back onto the statue, and now I'm doing this amazing storyline with the new legendary Pokemon Calyrex, which is what the Crown Tundra is all about. So I feel like all these 3 episodes, it's good in its own right. So I know some of them may have not done the best, some of my cameras dropped out a little bit and haven't been able to do the best of filming, but I feel like all these episodes are good and I'm happy that I was able to get a lot of filming done today. Remember, social media is linked down below as always. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!